Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to another episode of Card Sharks here on the channel. Glad to be with us once again. Shedrick had a pretty nice time on our last show, taking home $3,200. How are you feeling, Shedrick?
Where are you landing?
Oh, Shedrick's here. Alright, how are you, Shedrick? Well, you're gonna have to get past Nels, who was on our show earlier this season and won $100. Nels, you think you'll have better luck today?
Oh, I'm taking him down.
Well, we'll see. Best of luck to both of you. Shedrick is going to be playing with the red card since he is our champion. Nels is going to be playing with the blue card since he's our challenger. Alright, you guys know how this works. Best 2 out of 3 wins the match, goes on to play the money cards. And first question, as always, goes to our champion, Shedrick. Alright, and we're going to start off this game with an audience poll question, sir. We have 10 single women in our audience down in Contestants Row here. Hi, ladies. Yeah. Speaking of Contestants Row, James Doe, a.k.a. Fatboy501 here on MVG, was actually on today's episode of The Price is Right and made it down to Contestants Row. 504. But nonetheless, he made it down to Contestants Row. Well, nonetheless, he made it down to Contestants Row. Congratulations on that. I will not say what happened, just in case some of our viewers have it on DVR, may not have gotten a chance to see it yet. Anyways, Shedrick, before the show, we surveyed these 10 single women, and we asked them if a man has ever asked for a lock of their hair as a keepsake. How many of them said yes? Four of them. Alright, now it's higher or lower than 4?
I would say lower. I think it's different. I would say lower.
If it go against the odds and say lower.
Yeah.
Alright, the actual number of these single women who said the man has ever asked for a lock of their hair as a keepsake is 3 of them. It was just lower. Shedrick just missed out on a bonus for an exact guess. Nels, though, gets to go to the cards first, and it's a 9.
Change that to 7. Change it.
Alright, it is a 4.
Good card. I'm going to say higher.
Higher than the 4. No, a 3. Wow. Alright, Shedrick, you are up, sir, and you are going to start things off with
Give him an 8.
a 10. Lower than the 10. It's a 9. Gonna freeze on that 9. Alright. Nels is laughing now, but he's the one who gets this next question.
Okay.
Alright, Nels.
Yes.
We surveyed 100 GSN viewers, and we asked them if they are considering boycotting GSN if all of the shows from before 1995 are completely gone from the schedule. How many of them said yes? 65. Although, at this point, I think all the shows from pre-95 are pretty much gone at this point. But, nonetheless, Shedrick, higher or lower than 65? Gonna go lower. Actual number of GSN viewers who said they're considering boycotting the network if all the shows pre-95 are gone from the schedule is 32 of them.
Well, shit.
Pre-95 shows, you don't get to see them anymore. Oh, but don't worry, we'll just fill those spots with endless hours of Steve Harvey Family Feud. Anyways, you can play the 9 or change it, Shedrick.
You gotta be crazy, change that sucker.
Alright, changing the 9, and it is now a jack.
Lower.
Lower than the jack. A king. Ooh. Nels, try the 4 again.
I'm gonna say higher.
Alright, higher than the 4. A 4, it's a push. Wow. Oh, mean board today. Alright.
Did the same thing happen last time? I don't know, James.
Anyways, Shedrick, the next question's for you. We surveyed 100 married women on this one. We asked them if they would think that their husband to be unfaithful if he's lusted in his heart for another woman but never did anything about it. How many of them said that they would find their husband unfaithful if he is lusted in his heart for another woman but never did a thing about it?
I'm gonna say 48.
48 of them. Nels, higher or lower than 48?
I'm gonna say that's a little bit higher than 48.
Gonna go higher. The actual number of married women who said they'd find their husband unfaithful if he's lost into his heart for another woman but never doing a thing about it is 14 of them. 14. Alright, Shedrick, play the jack or change. Gonna go lower, I believe he said. Alright, lower than the jack. 10. Lower than the 10. A 9. Alright, that'll put you 1 card away. And we are going to go to sudden death. Someone has to win on this play of the cards. And strategy very important now on this question, which Nels is in charge of. Alright. And the question for you, Mr. Nels. We surveyed 100 women serving time in prison, and we asked them, are you wearing makeup right now? How many of these 100 females serving time in prison said that they're currently wearing makeup?
I'm gonna make it very difficult for second. I'm gonna go 50, right in the middle.
Right up the middle, say 50. Higher or lower, Shedrick?
Does that make it difficult? Lower.
Gonna go lower. Actual number of women serving time in prison who said that they're currently wearing makeup is 35. Alright, Shedrick, you can play off the 9, you can change it, or you can pass to Nels, who would have to flip over all 4 correctly.
Shut Travis! Thank you.
Oh, I think he's going to pass it to Nels. You got to uncover all 4 correctly here, sir.
That's fine. It'll backfire in both Cedric and Travis's face. I'm going to go higher.
Higher than the 4. A push! Wow. A good card, but just bad luck, and Shedrick takes the first game. Alright, so game 1 goes to Shedrick, but Nels, you still have a chance to get back in this year.
That's fine, yeah.
And we start off game number 2 with a question for Shedrick. Alright, here we go, sir. We surveyed 100 men, and we've asked them, have you ever lied about your qualifications in order to get a job? How many said yes?
The amount of jobs that have laid off in previous experiences, people need that money, people need that cheddar. And the men need to provide for themselves and for their kids and their baby mama. You know that. I'm going to say 62.
62 of them. Nels, higher or lower than 62?
it's a little bit lower than 62.
Lower. Alright, actual number of men who said that they've lied about their qualifications in order to get a job is 28. Alright, Nels, those cards were mean to you in round 1. Let's see if they treat you any better here in round 2. Well, first off, let's see what you're starting with. A deuce!
It's a push.
Higher than the 2. It is not a push this time, it's a king.
Lower, please.
Lower than the king. A 9.
Freeze it right there.
Good man. Good man. Alright, you are 2 cards away from tying up this match, and you are in charge of the next question, sir.
Thank you.
Alright. And we have an educated guess question here for you. As of 2014, how old is Mickey Mouse?
65.
Alright, 65. Shedrick, is it higher or lower than 65? Lower. Alright, as of 2014, Mickey Mouse was 86 years old. Well, and we're in 2020 now, which means he'd be 92 at this point. But Nels, you have the option here.
Change it.
Alright, your 9 is now an ace.
Lower.
Well, that's all you can do. Lower than the ace. It's a deuce.
Higher.
To tie up the match, a 10. Tie game. Alright. So both Shedrick and Nels have a game. And that means we're going to go to a tiebreaker. 3 cards apiece, of course, for both of you. Alright, and Shedrick, this first one here in the tiebreaker is going to go to you, sir. Alright, let's see what we've got for our champion, Mr. Weatherspoon. Alright. Alright, here we go. Shedrick, we surveyed 100 single women in France. We asked them if they've ever gone topless on a public beach. I'm not the one that writes these questions, thank you. These completely come up at random. Anyways, Shedrick, how many of them said that they've gone topless on a public beach?
Well, it depends on if they feel confident themselves. They feel topless on a public beach. They feel confident with a certain other in the world. See them. There's big, beautiful, bountiful breasts. 50.
Going 50. Right up the middle. Nels, higher or lower than 50?
Oh, he. I did it. You should have I see. I was higher.
Gonna go higher. The actual number of single women in France who said that they've gone topless on a public beach is 78. Alright, Nels goes to the board first here in this tiebreaker, and let's take a look at the card. It is a 6. Changing the 6, it is now a king. Going lower than the king. It's an 8. Freezing on the 8, that'll put you 1 card away from becoming our champion, and you are in charge of this next question. Alright. We surveyed 108-year-old boys in Japan. Yes, we're sticking with international flavor here. 108-year-old boys in Japan. We asked them if their parents are old-fashioned. How many of them said yes? And I'm saying yes in English because I don't know what the Japanese word for it is. Even though I've been to Japan.
Yes, you have. I'm going to say middle number. I'm going to say 45.
45 of them. There we go. 45 of them. Shedrick, higher or lower than 45? There we go. Higher. Actual number of 8-year-old boys in Japan who said that their parents are old-fashioned is only 7. Okay. Nels, you have an 8, and I think you're going to want to change it. Am I right?
Yes, you are right, sir.
I figured as such. Let's see your new card. A 5.
But your time is over. Higher.
To become the new champion, higher than a 5. It's a push! Ooh, Shedrick has a chance now.
It's not over.
It is, for Shedrick, you have a jack.
Okay, lower.
Alright, he's going lower than the jack. A 3.
Oh, no. Cookies, come back here. Higher.
Higher than the 3 to remain champion. Oh my goodness. Now so close. So close, but that push killed you.
You see what
And no, Nels does not have $3,400. It's Shedrick who has $3,400 now as we go to the money cards.
I hate cards.
Well, you'll be back again later on in the season, Nels, but Shedrick...
Oh, yeah.
But Shedrick, off to the money cards with you, sir. Now, this is your second victory, of course. You can win as many as 3 more matches before we have to say goodbye to you.
Okay.
Alright. Now, of course, you know the rules for the money cards, so we're... But I'll remind you that you have... that your minimum bets are $50 until you reach the big bet. And, of course, we also have a couple of jokers in the deck. Finding one will give you a chance at the car. You get 1 joker for winning the match, so you have at least 1 shot at the car. And there that is. Alright. $200 in betting money for you, sir. And best of luck. Alright. And we are going to start Shedrick off in this end game with a 3.
150 higher.
Alright. Well, that's actually a smart play. That way, if he gets this wrong, he at least still has some money left over. No, we didn't want to bet at all. He said 150. Thank you. There we go. Alright. $150. Higher than a 3. An 8. And now you're at 350. Alright, you can change this if you want.
Yeah, I'm changing that 8. I'm changing it with number 2.
Alright. Changing it with number 2. And the 8 is now a 6.
No. 150 higher.
Alright, $150 higher than a 6. It's a 4. Well, you've got a better card, at least.
Alright, all in. Just a double.
Alright. All $200 higher than the 4.
Be there.
A 6. Alright, we'll move it up to the next row and we'll double your money again, bring you up to $800. You can change the 6 this time. Alright, he's going to keep the 6. How much you want to bet?
350.
350. Don't you make up my 350! Alright, $350 higher than a 6. Oh no, it's a 4. Oh, you're down to 450.
All of it higher. All of it higher.
Alright. All of it higher than the 4.
Get with it.
Alright. This will bring you up to $900. And you have a 7. You can change this if you still have 1 change for this row.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it.
Alright, 1 or 3.
I'm gonna change it.
Alright, well, Jason, he's going to be paying rent.
It's I guess a 3.
Well, anyways, the 7 is now a 10.
Christ, he's got people today. I'm gonna go 150. Lower.
$150 lower. An 8. We'll move that up to the big bet. You have to risk at least $525, and you still have 1 spare card left.
Change it.
All right.
Change it. It's like the redheaded stepchild is kind of weird.
All right. Well, card number 1's all you have left. Let's see if we can improve on this, and we can. Okay.
Do I dare go for Augusta?
It's a very good card.
I know. There's only one card that can kill Augusta.
Yep.
But you know what? I feel lucky. Let's go all in. That is lower.
$2,100. The least that we know you're gonna have at least 1,050 if this is a push, but we want $2,100, and we'll give it to you if this card is lower.
Be there.
Come on.
It's a 10, $2,100. All right, that'll bring you up to $5,500, and now Shedrick, your second chance in this run of winning a brand new card. Let's find out all about it. Well, first of all, there's the 7 numbered cards that are there. The card's behind one of them. You only have 1 joker, which means you have 1 chance at winning this. A Hyundai Santa Fe Sport 2.4 4-wheel drive. And that car is worth $24,430. Good luck. Alright, one shot at it, Shedrick.
Number 5.
Going with number 5. Alright.
Get it.
Come on.
One chance. Is he driving away in that car? He is not. Where should he have gone? All the way at the end there, number 1. Well, 4 shows and we still have not given this car away. Maybe we'll do it next time when Shedrick returns with $5,500 in the bank, and we hope to see you folks next time. So long.